Clownie Nerf.
Hey guys, it's your Uncle Clownie coming to you for another video, and I know my channel's been filled up with a lot of other stuff lately. Basically, I guess what would be considered filler videos, but I don't consider them so because it's all content, and I like showing off the stuff that other people do, and having other people on the channel, and going to wars, and the basic Nerf things. However, I have been working on the stuff that I normally do with all the weird mods and things, and I do feel that's kind of like what got people interested in my channel in the first place. Was some of the weird stuff I did. So I finally managed to finish one today, and unfortunately I just don't have a name for this thing. And I'm not looking for suggestions for names or anything like that, because I know exactly the kind of things that people are going to put down there, and I'm a smart ass too. But I just think I'll show it to you guys. It's this, and I just don't know what the hell to call it. It's a Sledgefire integration on a multiple scale level, I guess. It's Sledgefire in the back, whatever the dual pulsating lantern blaster that ran off flywheels and used 2 magazines was. It's got a long shot front gun. It's got a deploy slide underneath. It has a light, which for some reason isn't working. It's from a Fire Strike, which I actually have another one of those laying around to replace. It's most likely my soldering jobs because they're quite shoddy. I also use the pump from the long shot front gun to integrate this thing. It is extraordinarily front heavy, but has a beastly presence when pointed at you. It is utterly intimidating, and it was kind of built as the partner, I'm sorry, for the unnamed End War Blaster, or kind of named Jam Master J, because it just jams up. I really don't have much to say about this thing, because I've been waiting for so long to get this done. It's just with the tactical paint and everything that's on it, I really enjoy this. And I can't wait to take it out and wield it. But then wielding it, you want to know how it actually works. Well, neat trick about that. You think Sledgefires, they run on the shells. Well, I kind of took that away. So what you got to do is you got to press the little Sledgefire thing in the back, and then slide that forward. After you've done that, you take one of these little shell things here. This one happens to be from a Messenger, I believe it is, a Secret and Spies edition. And this one here is off one of my absolute worst favorite blasters in the world, the Dual Strike, which is an utter piece of garbage, but it's great as parts, just not together. You simply take the thing and drop it into the front of the blaster, put it over the lip, close it, which I got jammed up a little bit here. It's slightly out of line. There we go. Close it down, and you're ready to go. Now, still got to prime it, right? It's a blaster. So come back to the little key ring prime here that I made out of polycarb. Give it a yank, and you're ready to go. Bang once. Bang twice. Bang 3 times. And then you just pull it back open again. Take out your shell. Load another one in, and you're ready to go. I currently have a couple of them, and I am looking for more of those things. So if you guys are wondering what you can send me in my fan mail thing, I would absolutely appreciate some more of these little air restrictor things that came out of there, because they're utterly awesome for this, which is great. I do have a long list of people I need to thank for this thing here, because I had so many different issues and stuff coming up with this build. I need to thank Joshua Church of Valor Blasters. You should go check out his channel. There's a lot of really good stuff and amazing paint jobs for the initial grip that was down here for this prime here, but it didn't work out because I didn't want to put it through all the stress that it was, so I built one out of polycarb. A Walcom S7 and Nerf from NoBacon for helping me overcome parts and problems I needed to take care of. And speaking of parts, Mr. Nathan for kindly sending me parts that I absolutely needed, because like an idiot, I went and threw them out. I also need to thank Henk from work, our lovely guy in bike assembly, because he helped me build this thing by giving me some of the parts and pieces that I needed. I also need to thank Nerfer Ryan for the initial idea that I came up with this thing, which looks absolutely nothing like I was going to build it in the first place, because like Mr. Nathan said, sometimes the blasters just more or less build themselves, and that's what this was. And not to thank anybody least or last, but whoever kept talking about Jolt Prime hammer shots on the forums, because apparently that stuck in my head. So if you know who you are, thank you very much for sticking that in my head and putting this in my brain, because this is exactly what it needed to set it apart from other stuff. Other than the really cool tactical paint job that came along with it. But I'd like to know what you guys think about this thing. But if you want to get a good look at it, though, at the end of this video, there'll be some good old blaster porn shots I'll take of this thing. And probably post them on Instagram, too, because why not? Just covered across the board. But let me know in the comments box below, and always, you know, like, subscribe, smash that button, or whatever the heck they say. And as always, guys, your Uncle Clownie's watching. This time with something really cool I've been waiting to build. Peace, guys. Hey guys, real quick, before I put the pictures up here, just in case somebody asks, I know somebody's probably thinking about it, I did run this thing over the Clownie that Adam Fowler sent me, which is actually what I'm filming this on, this lovely, lovely camera here. So much better than my other one, other than the fact that it doesn't reverse the image as well, so I get this weird back and forth when I'm moving stuff. Side to side, back and forth, it's side to side. Yeah, don't know what that is. Should probably, see, doesn't work so well. You should probably look that up. I did run across the Clownie on my, that I got from him, but unfortunately, being I'm in a small, cramped little dark shop, it just did not come out well. I got everything from 25 feet per second to well over 120. So I'm going to have to just do a video where I Clownie all my stuff. Spoiler alert, I guess. Here's some porn blaster, blaster porn pictures. Well, that's what they call it. But here's some pictures of the blaster close up. Just stuttering over my own tongue again.